morning, guys. March 21st, 2023. So whenever I got a call from, actually, one of my plumber friends referred me to this guy, and I guess he's got a power venter that's not running, an old gas boiler, and I got quite a few, plumbers that are in my area that they don't do the work. They'll recommend somebody else, and some of them will refer me to certain jobs, like repair jobs or no heat calls or whatever. If they're too busy or whatnot, they don't have time to do it. That seems to be the case here. So I'm gonna go over there and see if we could help out this older couple. What he said, the gas boiler's on the floor, and he said something about a power venter's not running. So I do have power venter motors in the truck. The whole power venter needs to be changed. I have some of them in my shop. I don't carry them with me because it's kind of a real big box, the whole power venter. But I do have them at my shop, so if I need it, I can go back and get it. But I have the power venter motor replacements, and I also got the relay switches for the gas. There's a relay switch inside the control, sometimes goes bad. That might be what the problem is too. We gotta check. I'll try to get some shots if I can when I get there. Alright, so all the zones are turned up. I wonder where the... circulator's running.
It's not venting. That thing's supposed to go around, but it doesn't.
Yeah, this might be what the issue is.
Yeah.
Let me see. Where's my tools? Your pilot's on. That's 15. I think that's our problem. That rollout switch is burnt. I think that's your problem right there. That's our problem. Switch is bad. I got a new one right here. Let's just jump it out and see if that takes care of it, but it should. It should take care of it. One of those. Hello! Let me show you what's wrong with it. Hello. Yeah, there's a rollout switch up here. Now, you don't think your chimney's blocked or anything, do you? This thing seems to be getting pretty flippin' hot. But see, this is I have to put this new rollout switch in there. Boy, it seems to be quite a bit of rollout here. This is closed. See, this is closed right here. It's not opening.
No.
This damper control's not opening.
That's what it is.
That's what the problem is.
Yeah.
This damper control's not opening. So what we're gonna have to do is I should be able to open it and leave it open, maybe. Let's try it. That's what happened. The thing it's not opening.
No. Yes, no.
See if I can open it and if it stays open. We'll have to lock it open and put a new damper control in there. Alright, it's open now. Let's see if I can lock it open somehow. Let's open it now. As long as that stays open, we should be okay. Yeah, that's a lot better now. I could put another one in there in case it happens again. It'll shut off, you know. But I think it's gonna be okay. Let's just shut this off, and the damper's staying open. We shouldn't have to play with it.
How are you gonna make it?
Oh, it's not moving. As long as you leaves it, as long as it's not gonna shut off by itself, it'll be okay. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's not moving. So now that I got it open, and I shut it off, it's not moving. So it should stay open. And it shouldn't be a problem. That's supposed to move back and forth, but obviously it's not. That's an old one. All right, so let's change this. I gotta put a thing in there, right, for it to be safe. And then we'll put a new rollout switch in there, and you should be fine. That's a safety, and it did its job, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's no good. Could be worse. Could be having all kinds of other issues going on. Simple is good, right? What do you think?
Yeah.
I like a simple fix. Nothing wrong with that. Plug this back in. This is a new one. Alright, she should fire right up. There we go. So you can see that damper, how it's open. That should stay like that. And you can look in here and you can see this going straight up, right?
Yeah.
That ain't gonna move.
No?
No.
Not gonna move now. We used to.
Well, I'll tell you what, you could go turn the thermostats down and we'll see if it shuts off. Do that. Oh. Turn all the thermostats down and we'll see if it shuts off. If it shuts off, I gotta disconnect it. Go ahead and try it. I'm gonna shut all the thermostats down and see what happens with the damper. I don't think I can disconnect it because that'll be an issue. No problem. Let's rollout switch. couple zones down. It's got zone valves there, so we're going to shut them all down, and we'll see what happens with this. If this stays on, we'll see. If that stays open, we'll be good. If not, I got to disconnect it. It's not that big of a deal. I just got to find out which one I got to jump out and switch. I'd rather not play with it unless I have to. Should be a wiring diagram somewhere in this thing. It shut off. It stayed. And it stayed on. As long as it's, you know, things in a locked position and it's not moving, we're good. Turn your heat back up again. Okay. We do have the safety there in case it does act up, but I'm pretty sure I gotta jump red and blue out for it to work right. The end switch. The end switch, I believe, is blue and red, but I'm not 100% on that. Maybe we'll jump it out. It's staying on, so that's good. Next 90 seconds. There it is. Yeah, she fired up. She's fine. There's the diagram right here we need. Limits the blue. Yeah, the red and the blue you tie together. And the black and the white. Yeah, leave it alone. It's staying alone, so let's leave it. We shut it off and turned it back on, and everything stayed where it was. So just leave it locked out. It's not going to move, and you're going to have heat. That's the key, right?
A screw in the floor.
Yeah, you know what that's for? That's for this. Somebody was in here playing around. Was that you?
No, I don't touch those things.
No.
Got no idea what that is.
That's the pilot door. The pilot door was, wow, look at all the flipping lint in here. Look at all the lint. That's from the dryer. The lint from the dryer being sucked in.
Some of it, yeah.
Look at it all. Crazy. It's all the lint. It should be alright. Look at all the lint. See it?
Yeah.
It's like cotton candy. Okay. It's gonna work now. Like I said, if I had to disconnect the damper, I would, but it's not moving. Just leave it alone.
You don't need it?
You don't need it. Leave it alone. It's only going to save you like 1% on the. It's not worth it. For what it's going to cost you to change that thing in this old unit, it's not worth it. Like this is an 80, say an 82% boiler. With that damper, it makes it like an 81. You lose like 1%, which is nothing. And when they get older, they don't work anyway. They start giving you problems like this one did. Usually, they stay closed. They don't open. But this one here, usually they stay closed and they don't fire. But this one here fired. Okay, let me just get a slip for you. Pull out switch, set damper, vent damper to open position. Alright guys, just left that job. That rollout switch had a fusible link had let loose because the damper wasn't opening. But that damper, that boiler shouldn't fire unless that damper opens. So the wiring was just all screwed up on that damper control. I'm not going to play with it. We opened the damper control and it's not moving, it's staying open. So we're just gonna let it ride. We shut the thermostat off and made sure that the damper didn't move, and it didn't. I shut the power off to the unit, the damper didn't move. So we should be fine. I told the homeowner what was going on. That damper didn't open and the boiler fired, heated up that safety and it tripped. So simple fix. Keep it simple, you know? That's the way I look at things. It's an older boiler. You know, try to change that control out and go through all the wiring and shit. That's an old style control. No longer available. I mean, I could put a different one in there with different wiring harness, but I mean, it's gonna cost them a ton of money for what? You don't need it. So, we just do what we gotta do and kick the can down the road. So, give the can a good kick, Molly. Oh yeah, give the can a good kick down the road, Molly. Yeah. Yeah, we'll give the can a good kick.